Hello and welcome to MrUlfinator and my podcast. This is episode number 2 and today is April 28th, 2026. Those of you who watched my first episode, you will see that the environment here and maybe also the audio, because I'm recording this on my phone actually in a room with not so much furniture. You will see that the environment is slightly different versus the first one that I made some days ago. The reason for that is that I have traveled from Europe to the Philippines, which is the home country for my wife, and we have a house here. And we are actually here in our house in the Philippines, where we arrived, what was it, like 2 days ago, in the middle of the night between Sunday and Monday local time. And it was a very long trip, by the way, from Northern Europe via Frankfurt in Germany, and then via Singapore and via Manila, and some hours in an express bus and then a taxi at the end. So it turned out to be around 31 hours, from door to door, which is an exhausting trip, to say the least. So actually today, well, I'm still tired actually, and have tried to rest a little, but the jet lag, the time difference and other things, I can feel I'm not 20 years old anymore. Definitely it takes a little bit longer time. But I'm going to stay here in the Philippines for now 4.5 months. We'll be here until September, first week of September actually, before we travel back to Europe. Now this little podcast studio, it's not really a podcast studio, it's actually a room here in the attic of our house, and I will make this a little bit more comfy here as we go. Right now I've just put this chair here, so there will probably come a table, some plant or something like that, and hopefully a little bit more sound isolation, kind of some furniture, maybe we have curtains here, but it might be more. Otherwise, I apologize if there's a little echo. I think you can hear me quite well, even though. All right, so last time, in my first episode, I talked about, well, it was my birthday, actually, when I turned 62 years old. And the day after my birthday, which was Friday last week, April 24, 2026, I fully resigned from my day job. And I am now a 100% full-time online entrepreneur. So what does that mean, really? And what's the meaning of being a full-time online entrepreneur? Is it to become rich or something like that? No, I wouldn't say so. It's, for me personally, it's to pursue my passion, which is to help other people, reach their individual goals, dreams and desires in life with the help of internet and running some business online, and I'm mostly focused on affiliate marketing. That means that I sell other people's products and I get a commission, kind of a middleman, so to speak. It's a very, very common business model nowadays. Has been around for ages actually. If you think back, companies like Herbalife, well, they were network marketing, but essentially it is the same thing. You sell somebody else's product and you get a commission for it. Amway is something else, also multi-level marketing. But again, you are an affiliate, you're a partner, affiliate/partner. It's pretty much the same, really. Internet has then evolved over the last 20, 30 years, as we all know. And affiliate marketing is today a huge business model online. There are millions of people promoting other people's products and working towards making sales and generate some commissions. And so am I. I have taken this a step further. Over last year, 2025, actually it was the end of 2024, I found myself a business coach in one of the affiliate marketing programs, or the one that I'm mostly involved with. And this business coach has then helped me develop my own digital products that I have sold very successfully online. I have now I'm not rich yet, but I have made significant earnings compared to my day job, actually, which I just recently resigned from. To be honest, I have made more money in the same time span than I did on my job in this affiliate marketing program, which I've been a part of now for almost 2 years, 1 year and 11 months, so almost 2 years. And during that time, I have made more money in this affiliate marketing program. That is money to me, that is profit, than I did on my full-time day job in the same time period. The difference is not huge, but there is a higher amount generated from my affiliate marketing efforts compared to my salary at my day job. And that is a fact that to me, and I believe to many of you out there, kind of speaks for itself. You see, if you are passionate about something, like I am, helping you, helping other people, helping people out there, to reach their dreams, whatever they are, can be getting out of debt, decrease your work hours to 50%, or free your husband or your wife from work, or pay for your kids' education, whatever it is, or travel the world, whatever people have are dreaming about and desires and ambitions that they have. Could also be small things. Could be, I would like to make money every month from the internet so I can pay my mortgage, or I can pay the car payment every month, the loan payment on the car, something like that. It could be stuff like that. It doesn't have to be millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands. It could be, smaller amounts of money that you actually can benefit tremendously from. Guys, if you hear some dogs here barking, it's not my dogs, but here in the Philippines, people have dogs out in the garden. It could be the neighbor's dog, something like that. So just a parenthesis, if you hear some barking, it's not our dog. Well, we don't have a dog yet, but it is probably the neighbor here. So that can happen. Although it's now 9:20 p.m. here, local time, but they are still awake. The guards, people would like to protect themselves. So that's just how it is. But that's not what I want to talk about. I'm not here to talk about the dogs. But when people have those desires and ambitions and needs, maybe make a couple of extra hundreds of dollars every month or something like that, I would like to be there for those people to help them, to give them the tools and the resources and the knowledge and the support that people need. People who align themselves with the same interests as myself are obvious objects for people who I can support. And obviously I'm doing something right because I have managed to resign from my job. This has been a driving force for me. And I've spoken about this before. I said it also in my first episode here. We're going to talk a little bit about the mindset behind and the why I am doing this. And this is actually the foundation in affiliate marketing. In, I would say, any business that you do, if it is online based or if it is offline based, running a business is something that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort on your part, and you need to have a big engine that can drive you forward. And what can do that better than having a big reason, a big why, WHY. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to start a business? Why am I investing so many hours in learning the skills and applying those? Why do I continue when people turn me down? Why do I celebrate when I win? That's a big one. You have to celebrate when you win. But there are a lot of hurdles, guys. This is not an easy road or easy money or free cash or anything like that. It has nothing to do with anything of that. This comes down to relationships with other people. Like I said, helping other people reach their dreams, their goals, desires. Support them on the path and on the journey that they move along. That is my job. That is your job if you want to do this as well. It's not just about pushing products. Yes, a business needs revenue. We need sales. We need money coming in. That is very true. But if you're missing the foundation in all this, which is the relationship and the contact with other people, so you don't push things down their throat, because that's a turnoff and people will back off. They will never support you, they will never trust you, and they will most certainly never buy anything from you. But if you turn this around and flip the coin, and you are there to support people instead, learn what their needs are. Learn what it is they are seeking. Learn what circumstances they have. Preferably also learn a little bit about their budget. Hopefully they have a budget for this venture, because running a business online for free is very, very hard. It's more or less impossible. So you will never make anything like other than a few cents and pennies on the dollar, maybe a few dollars at most. So forget that, guys. If you're in this to make money, you need to prepare yourself for some investment in yourself. It doesn't take thousands of dollars to start with. You can start with as little as, $100 will take you far, or some subscription with $10, $20, $30 per month for a specific service that you actually need and can promote to others. So it's not an expensive business. You don't need a place to rent. You don't need to stock products. You can do this from your bedroom, from kitchen table, from the living room, from the terrace, on your laptop, sometimes even on your phone. And selling other people's products means that you don't need to stock anything. If it's digital products, even better, because then everything is based online. People will download an ebook, they will download a video course, a training compendium, whatever it is, That's what people do. If it's physical products, maybe you will have somebody shipping it for you, so you don't have that to bother with as well. So simply you just make the sale, and you get your cut of the commission or the profit. That's how affiliate marketing works. But again, it comes down to having the relationship with the other person. Because if you don't have to be best buddies, but if you don't kind of learn what it is they need and you have an understanding for them, you will just be a salesman or a saleswoman. And people hate being sold to. They do not like being sold to. I don't like being sold to. But I love to buy. And that's the nature of humans, guys. Most humans. People hate being sold to. They will reject you. They will come up with any rejections and anything negative they can. But when they are coming into the emotional side of the brain, they love to buy. We all love to buy. We go to the shopping mall. We go to the supermarket. We go everywhere, We want to buy a trip. We want to go on vacation. We buy a new car if we can afford that, or a bike, some sports equipment, whatever it is, we love to buy, and we get excited from it. And that is the place you're going to find the balance. So if you have a big enough why am I doing this? You have a driving force, something that fuels your engine every day, working your business towards generating those sales and commissions, money for you. Could be paying for your kids' education. That's a big driving force. That's a big why. Getting out of debt is another big why. You are on a job like me, like I was. I didn't hate my boss. Quite the opposite. She was nice. The team was great. I had great colleagues. But the tasks, they were really monotone. They were really boring. I was staring at Excel spreadsheets, up and down, numbers and letters, day out, day in, day out, day in. And I commuted, like 2 hours every day to an office. And it took so much of my time. And it drained my brain. So that was a huge why for me. I wanted to get out of that and find something else to generate the money that I need. So make that up with yourself, guys. You need to have a big enough why. Why should I do this? Why should I invest money in myself? Or in the program, in the opportunity, in training, coaching, whatever it is. Why am I doing this? Why should I spend time on this? Why should I learn this? Why should I bother my brain? If you cannot come up with a solid reason for why you are doing this, your mindset will never be straightened out according to this online marketing business, this affiliate marketing idea, this concept. Your mindset will never be aligned if you don't have a strong enough why. So think about that, and when you have a strong enough why, then it is time to look for something that feels applicable to you. It could be training course that you will learn some certain skills that you can need in order to progress further. It could be some product that you would like to promote, nutritional stuff, whatever it is, So something that feels appealing to you. Because when it feels appealing to you, you are most probably going to use the product yourself. Or you're going to make use of the training compendium, the curriculum that you purchase a subscription for, whatever it is. You are going to use it yourself in order to apply those skills. When you use something yourself, you are in a much better position to recommend things to other people. So a big enough why, use the stuff yourself and be prepared for a small investment in yourself. There are ways to start for free. Yes, you can do that with affiliate marketing, but the competition there is very, very stiff. So you should preferably try to look up some certain skills, some trainings. And if you need something, I'm here, guys. Hook up with me and I will point you in the right direction. And I really have something to share with you as well, because like I said in the start here, I am advancing towards 6 figures. I'm making more money from my online business than I did at my full-time day job. And that was in Europe, guys. So it's not small money. It's a very decent salary. Europe is pretty much highly paid everywhere, in every country in Europe. This was Northern Europe. Those are some of those places in the world where we actually get the best salary. And of course we also pay probably some of the highest taxes, but we do really get handsomely paid for our job. And yet I walked away. I had health insurance, benefits, a huge benefit package, lunch compensation, sports compensation, compensation for dental care, doctor, everything, all vaccinations, everything I need every year, absolutely everything for free. Pension accumulated to me. Government even put extra money into my pension simply because I stayed at my job. And yet I walked away. That speaks for itself, guys. I said goodbye to all of that. I will go back to the office to my colleagues and we will have coffee or a beer or whatever we will. But I walked away from the job because I wanted to pursue my passion, which is to be at home, work on my computer, help other people, interact with people, maybe meet physically at an in-person event, whatever it is, which I have done with some of the people that I actually surround myself with. So here is to the future, guys. Make up with yourself your why. Why should you do it? And find something that is applicable and appealing to you, because using it yourself, learning the skills from the training program, and I can recommend some really good stuff, that will make it much easier for you, and you will be in a much better position when you are going to recommend it to other people based on your own experiences. All right, a lot of talking from me today, so I guess I will have a couple of more sessions here alone, and then maybe I will have a podcast online with somebody, because I cannot really invite anyone here. Maybe one or two, we will see. But other than that, Mr. Ulfinator will be signing off. This was podcast number 2. So with that, have a great day and thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.